Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Vidya. I'm a student of English Department at Dharma Andalas University. Okay guys, today I will explain about the danger and negative effects of online games for health. Everyone has their own way to release fatigue. Some like listen to the music, just go for a walk, or just enjoy a day with lots of sleep. But for most men, playing online game is the most exciting activity to spend the weekend. Especially if you playing games with peers, you might be able to forget the time. Indeed, it's fine if you have hobby like playing online games. However, there are actually limits to playing games that you need to pay attention to. In digital era like today, where the development of increasingly sophisticated times, online games have become part of lifestyle ranging from children, adolescents to adults. The surprising fact was discovered by Gregory West, a lecturer in psychology at Université de Montréal, Canada in 2017. In fact, several previous studies revealed that playing online games has a positive impact on its users. One of them is to train one's motor skill and focus. However, the result of research published in the journal Molecular Psychiatry actually revealed the opposite. As many as 85% of people who play online games for more than 6 hours every week have fewer gray parts or gray matter in the hippocampus, compared to those who rarely play games. The hippocampus is a part of the brain that is center of learning, storage, and long-term memory processing. If the entire hippocampus is damaged, or even only partially, you can serious memory problems. How come? When playing online games, you are forced to think creatively to find strategies to defeat your opponents. This process involves a part of the brain called the striatum. The striatum is the part of the brain that acts like a kind of autopilot. That is, your brain automatically knows the ins and outs of the game strategy. For example, when to turn right, turn left, forward, backward, without having to think so long. So, this part of the brain makes the navigation direction a habit. The more often the striatum is used, the less the brain will use the hippocampus to remember important things. As a result, hippocampus atrophy, aka loss of cell and tissue slowly. The fatal impact, you can no longer remember things that are long-term. You might still be able to remember things that happened some time ago, but unfortunately can't remember things that just happened before the hippocampus was damaged. For example, it's very easy to remember the name of your classmate. However, no, you even easily to forget the name of your friend at work. In other words, it's easy to forget a key senile even though you are still young. But did you know that online games also have effects that will adversely affect the physical, psychological, and brain health of children? The following are negative effects of playing online games. Disorder of the brain. First, decreased concentration of learning. 2. Triggering autism. 3. Interference with memory function. 4. Atrophy or shrinkage of the brains. 5. Dopamine neurotransmitter abnormalities. 6. Brain response abnormalities. 7. Triggers hallucination. 8. Circulatory disorders such as headaches, migraine, and vertigo. Next, psychological disorder. First, behavior disorder or change in self-attitude. Second, easily anxious and frustrated. 3. Difficult to manage or insomnia. 4. Difficulty controlling emotion. 5. Children tend to be aggressive. 6. Often lie and good manipulating. 7. Difficulty in socializing. Next, there is eye disorder. First, red eye and watery. Second, risk of exposure computer. 3. Triggering eye damage. 4. Make the eye become plus, minus, or silent recall. The last is interference in organ. First, effect of using the headset. Second, air buzzing and hearing impaired. 3. If you playing games in internet cafe with poor circulation. You might be exposed to cigarette smoke and other pollution. The last is interference in organ. Fourth, digestive problem in case of game because of delaying eating or eating irregularly and unhealthy. Digestive disorders such as gastritis, gastroenteritis, peptic ulcer, and hemorrhoids. Second, problem with the brains. For children, the role of parent is needed to supervise whatever activities they do. The conclusion from me is we can play online games, but we must remember the time, not become addicted, and don't forget everything around us. Okay guys, I think that's all what I can tell you for this time. I'm sorry for my mistake, and thank you for your participation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Like a river, like a river, like a river.